the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the... First and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Play action. It's Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's to the former Ram and Falcon, Van Jefferson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. Much more advantageous spot.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to run for it with Harris. He will have a Steelers 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They run it over center with Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Williams in motion. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that
to the goal line and in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, here's Milton. Back to the rookie from LSU, Malik Nabers. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Into space at the 45. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get the...
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Milton. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a 1st down. On the play fake, it's Milton. And And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, here's Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd.
And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll push forward for about a yard. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Harris. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way home. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Hilton now to throw on first and a hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose, and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, Wilson. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's going to be caught. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal. Play action. Now, Wilson. This one complete to Hayward. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Now, here's second and goal. Wilson will throw again. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Third and goal. To throw again is Wilson. This is caught 2.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on fourth and goal. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as
big opening up the middle. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be so. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun is Milton. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Gano's kick is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. On play action, here's Milton. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Milton. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A dive, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch! It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That his second touchdown tonight. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Milton. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
on the ground. It's right back to Tracy. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Motion man is Hyatt. Play action, now it's Milton. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Wilson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
Steelers 21.
On first down, Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Here's Wilson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. First and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Williams in motion. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
By Tyler Nubin. It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the give, it's Tracy. Up the sideline, past midfield.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Milton. That is caught, it's Robinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They bring the tight end in motion. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a road win here for the Giants. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.